Japan got in early. The first team to qualify for the 2014 World Cup, a full 12 months out in June 2013, enters Brazil as the flagship of Asian football. With numerous players who ply their trade in some of the top leagues in Europe, they will be a tough match for anyone they come up against in Brazil. Star players like Manchester United's Shinji Kagawa and CSKA Moscow's Kazuki Honda add spark and creativity. And Japan have always been known as a technical team who flourish off set pieces. Japan's first achievement in world football was bronze at the 1968 Mexico Olympics. And they've gone on to win the Asian Cup 4 times out of the 7 they have contested since 1988. And will enter the World Cup as the current Asian champions. Brazil will be only the nation's 5th appearance in the World Cup finals, but that's 5 in a row, reaching the knockout stages twice, demonstrating the force Japan has become. Japan even co-hosted the tournament with South Korea in 2002, finishing 9th overall under a wave of home support. Now under the stewardship of Alberto Zaccheroni, Japan has a highly decorated coach with 28 years of managerial experience and the distinction of managing the likes of AC Milan, Internazionale, Lazio and Juventus. He won the Scudetto with Milan in 1999 and has already achieved glory with Japan. But a poor showing at the 2013 Confederations Cup demonstrated their deficiencies, with Japan floundering to defeats against Brazil, Italy and Mexico, scoring 4 goals but conceding 9. Admittedly, the competition at the Confederations Cup was the best in the world and much tougher than the Asian Cup. But to win the World Cup, Japan will have to beat the best. Japan qualified for the World Cup with relative ease, but it came with fair warning. Finishing 5 points clear in Group B of Round 4 Asian qualifying was an achievement, but a distinct lack of goals late in the campaign turned their achievement a little sour. They started emphatically enough, putting 9 past Jordan and Oman at home, but could only score 7 in the remaining 6 matches. The home draw against an out-of-form Australia, whilst confirming their qualification, did little to inspire confidence in fans for a possible triumph in Brazil. But qualification meant a lot to a country still recovering from the tsunami of 2011. A good World Cup run in 2014 is surely the ideal remedy to lift the nation. Japan shapes up as an interesting proposition, with a game that's based on intricate passing and high fitness levels. There's some exceptional players in their ranks, but if they're to reach the quarter-finals and a best-ever finish, they will need career-best performances on all parts of the pitch. The Japanese attack is quite simply their most exciting asset, with Shinji Okazaki, Kazuki Honda and Shinji Kagawa all mesmerising players in their own right. The quick, intricate passing between the trio often carves open defences, with Ryoki Maeda working hard as the front man, pushing defences deep to create space. CSKA Moscow's Honda has become the focal point for the Japanese team, with a knack for finding space between the opposition's midfield and defence. Zaccheroni has gone out on a limb to promote him.
Kazuki Honda is a very important player for this team, for 2 reasons. Firstly, he has a very strong personality, even if there are many in the squad. And secondly, unlike many Japanese players, he is very physical, very powerful, and tackles very well.
All three like to play central, so Manchester United's Kagawa and Mainz 05's Okazaki are sure to drift inside from the flanks. Honda bagged 5 goals through qualifying, while Kagawa and Maeda both scored 4. But it was Okazaki's 8 which confirmed his emergence as an established star, becoming the 4th highest scorer in Japanese history. Japan have a good attacking shape and are especially equipped to launch quick counter-attacks. And it's that ability on the break that could prove to be their most lethal weapon. Japan can manoeuvre an opening against the best defences when they have the ball, but they are vulnerable without it. To allow the forward trio to express themselves, Japan can utilise Gamba Osaka's Yasuhito Endo and their captain Makoto Hasebe to anchor the midfield. Endo is Japan's most capped player ever, with more than 130. Since 2002, he has been a member of the national team, and having already been to the World Cup in 2006 and 2010, his experience will be invaluable, not forgetting his ability as a free-kick specialist. But the midfield's main job is to break up the opposition's attack, lessening the load on Japan's problem defence. If there's an area with cause for concern in Japan's side, it's in defence. Against lesser opposition in qualifying, they conceded too many goals. There is an overwhelming lack of experience, but Southampton's Maya Yoshida has been brought in alongside reliable veteran Yasuyuki Kono, and the two are beginning to form a partnership. Despite set pieces being a speciality of Japan's attacking play, it could be a distinct weakness in defence because of their height disadvantage. How Japan travel in Brazil could be down to how they adapt to the climate. Alberto Zaccaroni has been known to utilise the unusual 3-4-3 formation, which requires exceptional fitness levels. And if the side's stars aren't too exhausted from a hectic European season, progressing through to the knockout stages isn't out of Japan's reach.